Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, Collective. Welcome back into the channel, you guys. So, this is going to be our Threads of Karma Oracle message. Thank you so much for all your love and support. All of my current followers and subscribers, you guys have been amazing to me. The love and support you guys show me is incredible. I'm truly appreciative. All of my incoming followers and subscribers, welcome to the fam bam, you guys. Welcome into the channel. Thank you so much for your love and support. Make sure that you also hit that notification bell next to the subscription button so that you are notified anytime I premiere a message, as well as when I post all of my new messages and shorts for you, okay? All right, so let's see what healing we need to focus on at this time in the collective, what closure we might need, or soul lesson, okay? Well, the first message out says, align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. I mean, it's interesting because I did a few other messages today for you guys, and the word flow is very, very significant at this time. Flow is truly about just letting things happen with ease, stop going against the grain, stop creating tension where tension is not necessary because it creates chaos and anger and resentment. So align with your higher path. I mean, flow is very significant. Wow. Okay, what else? What else should we be focusing on at this time? Okay. Love without self-abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present, stay whole, and still be loved. So this is very, very important because I feel a lot of us have dealt with abandonment issues from a very, very young age. And so when we come across people who truly love and care for us, there's this innate fear that is very unconscious in the back of our minds that we are so sure that person will eventually leave us that we find ways to sabotage something that's so true, that is so real and significant, that it moves you from your soul's core, that makes you feel butterflies in your stomach every time you see this person, you're around this person. But this fear overcomes a lot of us, and it causes us to act out in ways that push people away from us. And so it's almost as if it becomes what? A self-fulfilling prophecy of abandonment. This is a challenge to whoever this may be for, to trust what you feel, trust your intuition, but also don't self-sabotage something that's good for you out of fear of losing it anyway, out of fear of not being good enough, out of fear that the things that you feel are insecure about you, the other person will look at you and not like as well. Because sometimes our own insecurities are things that people truly love about us. Even if we can't appreciate it, we're trying to control the mindset of us and the other person. So this is a challenge, but I challenge you to allow love to come in and to stay with you without getting in your own way. Stop abandoning yourself. Stop walking away from what does serve you out of fear. Stay present, stay whole, and choose to still be loved. And right next to it, face your fears. because it is a fear that people have to truly allow love in, to truly allow themselves to be treated with the love and care and nurturing that they truly deserve, because they've never had it. Sadly, not from their parents, not even from their current spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend. Sometimes just because two people are in a relationship, it does not mean that they feel whole. And so it is a true fear that people carry with them for a very long time. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on, and it will lose its power over you. Don't be afraid to test the water, because once you step to it, once you address it head on, most of the time you realize it is literally all in your head and it's an illusion that you created, and it's kept you hindered for a very long time. Shatter the false story. What you keep telling yourself might not be the truth. Break the illusion and meet your soul without the mask. I mean, yes. Shatter the false story that you tell you about you. Because what that is what other people have said about you, who realized your actual potential but didn't want to see you grow. Because if they see you grow, it doesn't benefit them. Try to look at you for who you truly are without the external noise. Because what you're telling yourself is keeping you insecure, it's keeping you from having strength and courage. It's keeping you from standing 10 toes down for who you are, because you're questioning who you are. You're allowing other people to make you question who you are or what you truly feel. What else? Learn from pain. Beautiful. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. Yes. Just like I say, when we are heartbroken and disappointed and let down, we have to deal with a number of emotions, and it could be an array of them. Some can be, more prevalent than others. Some people are just sad and go into a depression. Some people become very angry and resentful and they want revenge. Never do that. That's never going to help you. It's just going to give you more negative karma in your life. So don't don't lead with aggression or revenge. It's just not going to get you anywhere. And it doesn't make you feel better at the end of the day. So, but we all experience pain on some level, right? And so it's important to try to figure out how we ended up in the situation where we feel the pain. Was it something that we did? Were we the cause of our own pain? Was it an external factor that caused this pain? And doing this, you have to be honest. You can't play the victim here, because it takes two people to make something happen, cause and effect. If it's about a relationship, it took two people to choose to be together, choose to act the way they acted, choose to make the decisions that they made. So put yourself in the role that you're supposed to be in, because sometimes we like to point the blame at one other side, but there's always two sides. And there's sometimes three sides: his side, her side, and the actual truth. But regardless of the reasoning, regardless of the origin of the pain, it's very important to understand that it is helping you grow and evolve. It is giving you a chance to learn a lesson and be a catalyst for you to change whatever it is that you need to change, so you don't experience that same pain again. A lot of us stay on a hamster wheel. We repeat cycles because we don't learn the lessons after we've been hurt the first time. We allow the situation to come again and happen again, and we put ourselves in it again. And we wonder why we're always unhappy or why things don't ever work out because we haven't learned the lesson yet. The pain maybe hasn't been severe enough for us to stop and reassess and say, okay, I think I'm done with that. I'm going to try to figure out why this keeps happening, heal from it so it doesn't keep happening to me. Where's the limit? But learn from it, find the deeper wisdom from it, and grow. Give me one more, please. Set healthy boundaries. Very, very important. A lesson that took me, sadly, the majority of my life to figure out. And it's not an easy thing, but sometimes it is necessary for your own survival. Healthy boundaries protect your energy. Stand firm in what you need to thrive. I didn't realize how important this was. And this definitely is a message for me that hits home very closely. When you have to set boundaries and walk away from people that you love, that you adored, that you would have done anything for, that made you feel seen, only to realize they were not authentic, when you realize that they were taking you for granted and they did not appreciate you, they did not nurture you, and everything they did towards you was for their own benefit, to take from you, to help them in some way. It is truly heartbreaking and more disappointing because it's almost makes you feel like you can't even trust your own eyes, your own feelings. But that's what it was supposed to do. It was meant to make me question me, make me question love, life. It was supposed to put me in a state of insecurity, not wanting to love in the way that I love, which is wholeheartedly. I love my heart space and I want to share it with the right person. But I realized that my boundaries were too low. So it allowed people to come into my life. And once they figured that out about me, take advantage of me, take me for granted, use me in the ways that they needed. Some just didn't want me to be around or thriving at all. And it's a reality that I've had to realize and come to grips with and forgive so that I can continue to heal from it, learn from it. And this is truly why I'm here. It's hard to face your own fears. Yes, it's hard to realize that not everybody that smiles at you is truly for you. And it's hard to tell yourself the true story about you, that you did not see what you needed to see. And so you allowed other people to create a story about you because you didn't know you, maybe not wholeheartedly. So with setting healthy boundaries, you will find that people do not like them. You will find that people will not support you, even if you are doing it for the purpose of trying to be better, because people don't care about you being better for yourself if it doesn't benefit them. People would rather see you miserable if they're miserable. So, if you are looking to thrive and to grow and evolve, if you're looking to stop telling yourself false stories about who you are, removing the mask even that you wear for yourself, if you are trying to truly align on your higher path, learn how to heal from your abandonment wounds that you've had since childhood, you need to set healthy boundaries and keep them and stand 10 toes down for you. If the people around you are not supporting you, then they don't need to be in your life, because you always give from your heart space, right? You always support people from your heart space, right? Yeah, but it doesn't mean that people always support you from theirs. And you have to see the difference. And it's okay. Setting boundaries will cause you pain. It is very painful. Healing is ugly. Might make that my motto. Healing is ugly. But the person that you become once you actually start to heal, forgive yourself, forgive those who hurt you, because obviously they are hurting way more than you. So there's no need to hold a grudge, be resentful, angry. And even though you forgive them, it doesn't mean that they belong in your life if they cannot meet you where you are, truly meet you. Not just say that they want to. No, truly meet you. You will have to keep those boundaries. But it will be truly, truly helpful if you can. I'm going to actually pull a message from our life messages and see what growth we need. Okay. Simplicity and openness. Simplicity says, I choose to simplify my life, allowing my burdens to lighten, releasing the ego's need to control, to prove, or to understand. I approach each task with an open, humble heart through the eyes of a child. I rediscover life in all its wonder and simplicity. As the chaos of the mind fades, I remember I am one with the light. So, this is further confirmation. There is no need to try to explain yourself, trying to prove who you are. That is something that the ego does. Right now, while you're setting boundaries, while you're facing fears, while you're trying to align with your path, you need to truly simplify your life. Remove as many burdens as you can at this time, especially ones that try to control you. You need to rediscover who you are from the eyes of the child who was innocent before they were heartbroken, before they were abandoned and didn't believe in love. Openness. I trust that when one door closes, another opens. Today, I have faith in the universe, in myself, and in life. No matter what has happened before, I believe something better is on its way by letting go of the past, healing from the past, forgiving the past. I am ready to embrace the new opportunities that await me. You are ready to move forward. I'm going to pull one card from our intuitive whispers to close this out for us, collective. I pray the messages are resonating for you. If so, please hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new message for you. Okay. All right. What is our final message? What is our final message and guidance? The precious present moment. Number 29. Number 29 may be significant. You may be 29. 29 breaks down to 11. 11 is about ascension. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's about rebuilding. Look around you in this moment. What can you see? Try to notice 5 things that you hadn't been aware of just a few moments ago, such as colors, textures, sounds, or feelings within yourself. We can so often get caught in our mind analyzing the past or predicting an unknown future that we forget to notice so much of the beauty of this moment. Much of us are suffering Much of our suffering happens outside of this present moment. So when we can train ourselves to become more present, we take ourselves away from a lot of unnecessary pain. Whenever you feel you are caught up in the busyness of the mind, the way to guide yourself back into the present moment is to focus your attention on your breath and the physical sensations of your body, both of which are always in the present moment. It is thought that anxiety is created by the mind worrying about the future, and depression is created by analyzing the past. So, by beginning to spend more time exploring the precious present moment, you will feel more peaceful. I love that message. So much of us live in chaos and anxiety and depression because, again, we're constantly worried about the future or dwelling on the past. Live in the present moment. Be here right now. And while you are here right now, if you want to think about the past, remember all of the good moments. Remember all of your accomplishments. Remember your growth. If you want to think about the future, think about what you want to manifest, what your heart desires to have, the person that you want to become, and still stay right here in this moment. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you today. I really hope the message resonated for you. If so, please let me know. I would love to have you as part of the tribe. But until next time, you guys, love and light, stay positive, and you got this. Bye.